oh my goodness, the scene where the prosecutor and the detective were trying to find out how Minjun disappeared, and the detective was like, oh my goodness, who is he? Is he Harry Potter?
Dumb on him like I could be. Dumb on him like you should be.
Hey everyone, how are you all doing? My name's Deborah and I'm here to give you my review of episode 13 and 14 for you who came from the stars. And oh my goodness, this week was so good, and I had this like love and hate relationship for episode 13 and 14. First of all, let's start from his confession. So Minjun confessed to her that he was an alien, and oh my goodness, Seung-gi is like the best person ever. If I had like a hat, like I always say, I'll take it off to her. I need to get more hats. But that aside though, when he told her he was alien and he was trying to scare her by like breaking the glass and everything, what I loved about the whole situation is how she held onto him for strength. She held his hand. Instead of running away like you'd expect, Seung-gi didn't run away. Instead, she held onto him, and I didn't expect her to hold onto him, but I at least expected her to stay. But that was like the coolest thing ever. I was like, oh my goodness, I want to like hug you right now. You're the best person ever. And I love how what she was concerned with was not the fact that he was an alien, but if he actually truly loved her, or he was just using her, or he was just playing with her, or he was just this girl that he remembers from the past. So I just love Seung-gi for that. It's really hard to see people like Seung-gi. Seung-gi is like one of those people that are one of a kind. Next, Ji-hyun. I have a question. Is it that Ji-hyun has like Taegong Shield type powers that he sees ghosts, or is he just psychologically disturbed? Because you have to admit, the scene where he was talking with Yura's ghost was pretty creepy. Another thing that I absolutely love this week was Bokja's relationship with Seung-gi. I love whenever they meet, and even though I kind of felt like no when Bokja was telling her that he might be using the whole alien thing as an excuse, but I felt sorry for her on all the relationships that she's been through and all the lies that they've told her, only for her to actually find out that they were lies. But it was so hilarious when Seung-gi went to the top of the mountain and she was screaming Do Min-jun's name, and it was so funny because the thought immediately I saw that scene, the first thing I thought about was, okay, I actually expect Do Min-jun to rush here. I expect him to like rush here to come save you, and then he realizes you're okay and he shouts on you or something. But he didn't come, only for us to see in the epilogue that actually did come. And it was so hilarious because at first I'm like, oh, he didn't come, but he actually did come. And then he came and he's like, oh, this annoying girl, she's just pretending. And it was so funny and it was so cute. I'm like, you love her too much, right? But it was so cute. Another thing I loved was when she was asking him questions like, do aliens need to recharge their electricity? Do aliens need food? Do aliens have blood? Oh my goodness, Seung-gi, you're really awesome. There can only be one Seung-gi. Every other Seung-gi is a counterfeit. It was so hilarious and it was so cute. I love them. They're like the cutest couples ever. I love their relationship with each other. And then next, another thing that I absolutely loved this week was Hee-kyung. Oh my goodness, Hee-kyung was just the cutest thing ever. I loved how when he came to buy Do Min-jun's apartment, Do Min-jun was being all jealous and he's like, I'm not selling it. That was so hilarious. I'm like, oh, Do Min-jun is finally showing us his jealousy again. And I loved how when she went to the school and she saw his picture, that was like a confirmation of his 400-year status. And I like how when she saw it, she didn't freak out, but she was being all possessive and trying to protect him by not allowing other people see the picture. And she immediately went and informed him about it, and he made it disappear. So that was really cool. Another thing that really got to me this week was Do Min-jun. Like I said before, Do Min-jun, that's in episode 13 and 14. When I watch episode 15, I'll know what happened after that. But Do Min-jun, do you really seriously think that Ji-hyun's ever never gonna change just because you give yourself in. But yeah, I like how immediately he found out that Jae-kyung hadn't changed, that he actually attempted to kill Sung-gi. He immediately rushed to Jae-kyung's office and he took him and held him down. And I'm like, yes, let him go, let him go. But then I'm like, no, because the drama will end if he dies and all that. But yeah, but it was really, really cool though. I'm like, it was the coolest thing ever. But one thing that got me really concerned was the whole flashback, how they showed how he was bugged and all that. I was so mad. Like when they showed him being bugged, they no, don't talk. Whenever him and lawyer were talking, I'm like, no, Do-min-jun, shut up, don't talk, you're being bugged. I really wished he was actually listening, like he noticed the bug was there and it was all a plan, but I guess it wasn't a plan, which sucked. But yeah, another thing that I absolutely loved was how when the prosecutor and the detective, oh my goodness, I love them. They're like the best couples ever, the prosecutor and the detective. When they were researching, I love how everything fit too perfectly for them to believe it was actually real. And I love how the prosecutor was asking Do-min-jun when he was in the prison. He's like, dude, are you trying to protect someone? And I'm like, yes, he's trying to protect someone. Prosecutor, save him, please. So yeah, that was really hilarious. That was really cool, and that was something that I like. Another thing that got on my nerves, oh my goodness, Semi gets on my nerves so much, it's not even funny. The girl just be getting on my nerves. I love Yuna, don't get me wrong, but Yuna, this character, I just don't like you in this character. But yeah, so I got so mad at Semi and her mom when her mom, even though I kind of supported, I don't even know who I supported. Actually, I supported Sung-gi's mom when Sung-gi's mom and Semi had the whole confrontation at was it the spa or something like that, and she didn't pay her money. But yeah, I kind of supported Sung-gi's mom, but I felt so bad for Sung-gi when Semi and her mom were being total bitches when she went for the filming, and Semi even stopped the manager guy from going to help her out. I'm like, oh, someone hold me, I'm about to get her. But oh my goodness, I was so mad. I'm like, oh my goodness, she's a witch. But yeah, but one thing I loved about the whole thing is how everything backfired on her, and how Ji-hyun just came in with the car and with the truck with food for all the staff, and he just gained Sung-gi so much favor, and he came with the whole stuff for her, the seating stuff and everything. I love that. I was like literally screaming. I'm like, oh my goodness, I love this guy so much right now. If you didn't fall for Ji-hyun before, I am so sure you fell for him at that moment. I fell for him, and I also felt bad for him because I knew she didn't love him, and it just hurt so much. And I'm like, if Do-min-jun ever leaves Earth, I will actually support him being with Sung-gi. Next, something else. I absolutely love how when he came to the hospital to see her, she held his hand. I'm like, when he was about to leave. And another thing I absolutely love this week was her dream. Oh my goodness, that made me so happy, and it made me sad at the same time, because I feel like the writer is giving us all those dreams and visions of their future or something, because I like to see it as visions, so we don't feel bad if they don't end up together. But no, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna feel bad if they don't end up together. So writer, I don't know how you're gonna do it, but do not let him go back to the alien world. Or if he goes back, he can go with Sung-gi, because yeah, we never know. No one has said anything about that. Why can't she go back with him? It's not like there's a written law in alien land that she can't get back with him, right? But yeah, so I really love that, how she had the whole vision about him and all that. That was like the cutest thing ever. I also love to see how her and her dad's relationship builds up with her brother and her mom and everyone now that he's back. I want to see how the writers played out, whether they just accept him back and he begins to live with her, what exactly happens. So that's something interesting that it will be really nice to see how the writers play it all out. Oh my goodness, Sung-gi, how can you be so beautiful without makeup on? Okay, let's be real. I'm sure she puts like makeup on, but still, Ji-hyun is such a beautiful woman. I loved her with the whole pink attire and her bag, how she came in all classy. Yes, she was like, yep, I don't have money. I may not be the main actress, but I'm still hotter than the main actress. So that was really cool. I loved how how Hee-kyung was the one that saved her. I was so scared when she got into the accident. I actually expected Min-jun to come save her, but he didn't come save her, which was okay, I guess. But Hee-kyung came to save her, and that just made me fall for him again. And I pray he's okay. I hope he's okay. But I thought it was really sweet how her dad was the one who donated her the blood that she needed. And I love how it signified how her dad was coming. Her dad coming in was healing one of the hurts she had in the past about love, and now she can move on to the other hurts that she's going through right now with Do Min-jun. So I felt so bad for her about the whole Do Min-jun thing, but I was so happy that her dad's hurt that he had caused to her will be healed by him being around. And I love how the mom, it showed that the mom actually still loves her husband, and she, even though she told him to leave, she actually wanted him to stay, and she really loves him. And I love how she made him stay in the hotel, in the hospital room with her daughter, and she didn't let him leave. So that was really cool. That was one moment that I was actually sincerely proud of the mom, and I felt so bad for the brother when he met his dad, and it was the same guy that he had an accident, kind of he hit on the road, and the old guy. But yeah, so this episode was really good. I loved it. I felt so bad for Seung-gi when her emotions were down. I felt bad for her when she cried in the elevator. Oh my goodness, that was so touching. Seung-gi was crying for someone. I felt so bad for her when she was shedding tears for him because she loves him and he was listening to her and all that. And I'm like, writer, please just let these two people be together right already. But each time Hee-kyung goes to investigate on his brother, am I the only one? I get so scared. My body is literally shaking. No, my body was literally shaking this episode when he was investigating. And I love how they say moms always know their children. I love how the mom suspects Ji-hyun that her son isn't actually normal and she's slightly scared of him. You should be scared, mom. You should be really scared because your son's not normal. But yeah, it was really cool. So I loved it. Tell me what you thought about this week's episode in the comments down below. Watch out for my review of episode 15, which will most likely be done today, but I don't know. But yeah, from me to you all, you know I've got nothing but love for you, right? Peace.
Come on, I guess I'm just a misfit, huh? Yeah.